Hey everybody, we're back. We're gonna finish up on this old dog here. On the after the last video, I went in and I kind of shaped the legs a little bit. I worked underneath here and did some work on his stomach and this area right in here where his neck is, and just kind of shaped the legs a little bit. But actually, we're going to put in detail right now. And on this piece here, I've got this little snout right here kind of sticking up. So I've got to gouge that out in there. I've got it kind of started here. And I take this is a number 8 gouge. I come in like right in here and I just kind of start scooping that. And I want to raise this part of that snout on the dog. It's not too much. And the grain really runs funny. Let's see here. Get it right in here. But you see right in here where I made that cut. Now I'm going to turn it around. See, I've got to put these bags under his eyes. Also, I got some bags under here on his eyes. We just got to make the top of that little snout, or his nose rather, right in here, stand up a little bit more than what it has been, like that right there. And we'll take this number 8 gouge and work down the side like this, like that. Let's go ahead and do it on this side. All right, I think that's what we need right there. It probably could come off a little bit more right in there. But now, right in here, I'm going to work on those bags on his eyes. So I started a line right here, and I'm going to bring it down about right in here. And you start right here at this edge where the eye is. I like to come in when I make this cut with a number 11 gouge. And it's like a 3 millimeter. Get it cut. And like that right there. Come over here and do this side. Now I'm going to go over that with a V tool just to kind of give it a little bit of shadow. And it kind of chipping out right in there for me. So I'm going to take my little knife right here and kind of work that down a little bit. And come in here and re-deepen that cut right in there. It was just chipping out a little bit right in there, so I wanted to get it cleaned up. Okay, now I'm going to do go over with this side with the V tool. Now I have well, of course, been busy with Christmas, so I was trying to get this done before the New Year, but it just didn't happen. So, well, we're going to finish him up right here. Now I'm making a separation where the eyebrows will be on this old dog right here like that. Now, that, by the way, that was a number 9 gouge. 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to take that number 11 and come in here, and I'm going to make my eyebrows right in here with the number 11. Right in here across there like that. And for the next video, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm fixing to head out down to Florida to do some seminars down there. And I'll be gone for about 10 days, so it'll be a while before I come back. But I'll just surprise everybody on what I'm going to do. Okay, that's pretty much the way I want his eyes and eyebrows to look. Now, right in here, he's got some little places on his mouth that we're going to put in, some little cuts. And let's see, I just come in right here and make me a little cut right in here. And just kind of chip that out right in there. Like that right there. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and do this side here. Yeah, that's about right in there. Now, on this bottom of these ears here, I didn't do it, but on this, I'm going to kind of put some torn spots right in here where it was been kind of roughed up. It just kind of adds to your ear a little bit. Gives that ear a little interest when you look at it. I drew in some lines over here on this side. There's one. Come in right in here. You got to be careful in here. You don't want to break this ear off. All right. Now, that looks pretty good right there. I'm pleased with that. Now, right across this back shoulder, if you look on this piece over here, this shoulder goes in a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this number 8 gouge, and I'm going to kind of come across there and really kind of make that that shoulder right in there to stand up a little bit. And when I get that in, I'm going to take my knife and run this back down and to that shoulder and make that shoulder area really pronounced. I mean, sticking out. Let's get it in here, over here. And this is the same piece of wood that but like here on the tail, I didn't want to, I was real careful with it. And now, I did cut off the end of it by mistake, so it's a little shorter than what this one is. But and this is going back down with the grain, and right in here I can take my gouge and kind of shape the back of his skull right in there. Well, we'll be looking at on time, Peyton.
You got about 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes. Good, good. All right, you see how I've got that in there? Now I want to cut back again in there. Let's see. Let's take, yeah, this, well, let me take my big upsweep right in here and kind of roll that in there like that. Let's see, right in here. And that kind of made the back of that head kind of stand out a little bit more. Now, let me take a smaller upsweep and really kind of come in here and put some more depth in that neck area. Like right in here. I'll make me a stop cut along there. And then make that a weir right in there stand out a little bit more. We'll do it over here. Okay, now what we got to do, I got to put his paws on, so I'm going to draw in. I just like to show a little bit of paw here. I mean the claw areas, and I just do like 3 little marks like this, and bring them up to about right here. Can you see that all right, Peyton, right there?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let me draw it on this side over here. Come in about right here in the middle. And then make another one right here. And one right in here. Now, to make this cut, I really like, well, actually, I'm going to use, I got this little smaller Stubite tool right here, number 11, and I think it's a 3mm. I like using it too. So I'm gonna come in right here and make me a cut with that. And this is kind of going against the grain. And then I'll make a cut right in here. And you pretty much have to go this way against the grain because you can't reach in there to get that with your tool because of the head area. I just kind of make some little separations like that. I'm going to go back over it with a knife though. And over here I'm going to do the same. And right over here. Now, while we're at it, well, no, I'm going to do these with a knife because it's hard to get in there. But let's do these with a knife first. I'm going to take this little detail knife right in here and come in here in the center and really get in there and kind of separate that little claw like that. There's one. Come in like that. And see, I really got some depth in there with that. All right, I'm gonna come over here and do this and make me some cuts right in here. We're getting close to getting this guy done. I mean, I'll clean him up a little bit, and but as far as detail, he's pretty much there. But let's go ahead and do this side right in here. Get in here where I can get some light. And when you do this, you got to be real careful because you don't want to break that paw there, or this paw off. You could snap it off the way the grain runs. All right, I'm going to be right here. You got that, Peyton?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good from the front. All right, let's get in here and do this back side here. I'm just going to do this with a knife. And there's one on right in there. Now I'm going to come in on this side. I got to be real careful right in here because I got a split right there. And that's due to the, well, it's not really a bad piece of wood. I wouldn't have really chosen this piece for this dog, but I didn't know it until after I cut into it, and well, actually, when I really started carving it, and those splits started showing on me. But I've got that one in there. That's all you need just to get some shadow. But right in here, I do want to make this little area right in here kind of stick out when you look at it from the side. So I'm going to take and cut in here and make that little paw come in there like that. Now, what we're looking at on time, Peyton?
We've got about 8 minutes.
All right, we're going to come in here and do this side. And you want to work on down to the bottom because it just looks better, I think. I'll bring it right in here. All right, there's the number 1 cut. All right, here, let's do the number 2 cut. And see, I make a little stop cut along that line and just cut back against your stop cut. And you can see that right there. That looks pretty good. Now we got one more over here to do. Well, it's kind of hard to see on this one. And here's this little area right in here. We want to notch that out a little bit. Now, as far as that's pretty much the detail on it. I do want to come in here and kind of work on these legs just a little bit more, just to kind of give you an idea of what I was doing and shaping them up. I'm really not for sure how the bone structure on the dog is, and it would help if you know do the bone structure. But I just kind of go by what's in the old ticker. All right, do that right in there. This probably could be rounded a little bit more. And I come across there like that. Now I'll cut back this way. that. Just to kind of take out this little high ridge right in there. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. We'll do it on this side also. And if you notice, I'm using a real thin blade across here. The thinner the blade, the easier it cuts in the wood, I think. Now, over here, I need to really come in here kind of round the top of this paw right in here. That's looking where I need it to be. What's the time looking like, Peyton?
It was about time.
Huh?
About time.
How many?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. Well, let me, right in here, I need to come down just a little bit more right in here. To make that paw stick up a little bit more right in here. But let me set the knife down right here. Basically, that's it. As far as detail, I mean, you could go in and put some more little bit of hairline in. I don't really like it. I like to paint. Well, he's got some white paws, and you have a little white nose right up in here. I will smooth him up a little bit. I generally don't do any sandpaper, but I use a fine mesh Abernet, sometimes sanding mesh, and I sand over this. But with that, guys, that's that little dog, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be gone for about 10 days, and then we'll get back and I'll have another video. So happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye.